All right. All right, you two ready to rock? Good? Mr. Steve, you good?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Rock and roll. I like that. All right, welcome back to those of you that are joining us virtually this afternoon and to my wonderful participants here. Thank you guys for showing up, putting in the effort. So we'll just jump right into it. We're gonna go for it. The quote for today says, "Don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take toward reaching that goal." Don't wait until you've reached your goal to be proud of yourself. Be proud of every step you take toward reaching that goal. And I think that's important, right? To me, it's another way of saying something that's very common and kind of cliche, where it's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? And if you're waiting the whole time just to get to that goal and say, I'm only going to be happy when, or I'll only be proud of myself if, and if all of those whens and ifs mean that you have to complete something or finish something, well, then that takes away from everything you've done that potentially leads to that point, right? And everything you've done, no matter how big or how small, is a step towards that, right? And so I think I like this a lot. It just reminds you to be proud of the work that you're putting in daily. And when I say work, maybe that's physical work. Maybe that's the strengthening and the endurance exercises we do. Maybe it's mental work. Maybe it's self-care, right? There's all forms of work that we put into taking care of ourselves and reaching our goals, whatever those goals might be. But to reflect on what you've put in so far and what you offer both to yourself and to that end goal, right? And it's not to say to lose sight of that goal, right? If you want to keep reaching towards something, pushing towards something, but know that every day that you wake up and make a little bit of progress, regardless of how much it is, you should be proud of that, right? Celebrate those little victories, if you will, because without the little victories, you generally don't have a big victory. You know, a championship team doesn't just show up and win one game. They've worked hard probably their whole lives and many seasons and that season, right? So there's a lot of work that goes into whatever you're going to try to celebrate, but don't wait for that moment to celebrate. You know, celebrate yourself along the way and give yourself props and give yourself credit for all the effort that you're putting in day to day, you know? And that's what we're doing here, right? We would like to sometimes show up and just take a nap. I offered to do that for those of you at home. I was like, let's just take a nap today. That sounds better. But, you know, we got to push through sometimes. We got to keep moving forward, and we're going to celebrate that. So, yeah, and we celebrate here every day, I think, by having fun with it, by embracing each other, by encouraging each other. And for this class, you know, we've got a little bit of live music. We've got a Janis Joplin playlist for you today. So we'll start that off. That was a request from Steve. So we'll see, yep, we got a little Joplin. So we'll see what that playlist kicks in. And yeah, we'll just have fun with it like we always do. Try to celebrate what our bodies can do, celebrate the little steps that we're making towards the bigger goals. So for those of you at home, a couple things to keep in mind: safety, stability, and staying away from injury, right? So if there's any added pain or discomfort in your body, just make sure you're tuning in, checking on yourself. Throughout all of this, your heart rate might increase, your body temperature might rise, maybe your breath starts to increase a little bit as well. All of that's okay. You just want to make sure it stays within a normal limit. So continue to moderate and modify as necessary. Make sure you got water. I think we've all got water here. So for those of you at home, make sure you're staying hydrated. And most importantly, let's have a little fun, right? Let's continue to celebrate and be proud of ourselves for the work that we do daily. So we're going to get to our starting position and we'll get this party started, right? All right. So I'm going to take a quick sip of water. Oh, you good? napkin? You okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get you another.
Okay. I might be well.
No worries. See, you're getting so excited. You're so
Your
excited.
expertise, I don't know if you can
Oh,
do that magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get that real quick.
Okay. I appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. I think the top of my roll, this part slides up. You might need to chat with your sister about getting a new one.
Yeah.
That's catching. I don't know if that's gonna fully catch, so let's see.
Okay. Time for a new one.
Maybe.
I try to hold on.
You definitely put some use into it, that's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Just like,
All right, try that real slowly.
okay.
See if that works.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. Is that a little better? Okay. How's that? Much better? All right. Magic, magic. We're just cleaning up spilled, no use in crying over spilled tea, right?
You're the woman.
Oh, we're doing what we can here, cleaning up messes. All right. You got your water, lid is now on tight. We're gonna go ahead and start with a couple deep breaths like we always do. So go ahead, come onto that starting position, bring your feet flat, have your hips heavy, feel that spine get a little longer as you sit up nice and tall, and we'll go with 3 breaths here. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale, let it go. Deep breath in, nice and cleansing. Exhale, open mouth. Good. Last one, big breath in. And a big breath out. All right, nice job, you guys. We're going to get this music started here. Let's get going. And like I said, we're starting with a little Janice. All right. She's going to take us out, so let's do this. Come on to that starting position. Core is long, spine is long. We're going to start you with the neck. So drop the chin, lift it up. Drop the chin, lift it up. Nice. Just starting to move the body here. Get those muscles activated. And of course, especially with this song, you can always just dance a little bit if you want. Yep, get that shoulder going. Clearly, we like to have no fun whatsoever here. All right, keep that neck going, moving at a pace that feels best in your body. Nice job, guys. Keep that breath moving. And just start to warm everything up. Get the blood flowing, muscles pumping. Awesome job. One more direction, we're going to look down, look up, and come on back to center. Nice. Girl Janice is starting us off strong. This is a good one. Come on back to that starting position. Have your spine long, and now we're going to go side to side, okay? Good. So either go with the beat of the song, or just go at your own pace. Whatever feels good here, just dropping the ear from one shoulder to the next. And keep on breathing. Nice job, you guys. Feeling it in your body, honoring what it's telling you. And be proud of what you can do today. Be proud of where you're at and all the effort it's taken you to get to this point. All right, let's go ahead and do one more each side. Go right, go left, and back to center. This one definitely Get a little rhythm. Rhythm along with Janice. All right, you guys, go ahead. Come on back to that starting position. Now we're going to activate the front of our body here, okay? So, if you want, you can bring your hands up to your head, and then it'll be essentially like a seated sit-up. So you're going to round everything forward, activating that belly, pulling the muscles of the head forward, and then coming on back up. Good. Rounding everything forward, engaging those muscles, and then back up. If it feels better, you can have your hands down on your legs and do the same thing with your upper body. Good. Keep that breath moving. Nice job. Good. Smooth and steady with the breath here. You might feel some stretching in the backside of your body. That's okay. As long as the front muscles are activating and there's no pain, you're good to go. Nice job. Feel that six-pack working. Getting those abdominals activated here. Nice job, you guys. One more just like that. And come on back this side. Woo. Never easy after lunch.
That's a good core.
That is a good core one for sure. But I tell you, right after you got a full belly, that one's a little tougher. All right, now we're going to focus on the back side of our body. So hands can rest on your lap. You can bring them behind you, maybe on the armrest or the chair, or wherever you're at. We're going to squeeze the back body towards itself, right? So pull those shoulder blades in, feel the spinal muscles engage, and relax. Good. Activating everything on the back side of your body, and relax. Nice job. Keep it going, guys. Feel the tailbone pulling the back of the head, and relax. Oh, good. Keep that breath moving. Nice. Now again, you might feel a stretch in the front of your body. That's okay. Just a reciprocal motion here, kind of an added bonus. Just make sure you're focusing on the muscles all in the back here. So your spinal extensors engaged. Breath is still moving. Nice job, you guys. Go ahead, do one more here. Activate everything in the back side. And relax. Good playlist to start us off. I think we're feeling the energy. We're doing all right. Nice job. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water. For those of you at home, make sure you hydrate if you need. All right, and then after you sip of water, we're going to take a breath here to reset. So inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Nice, awesome job, you guys. All right, we are moving on to hands and arms. So we'll start with shoulders, work our way down to elbows, get to the wrists, and all the way down to the fingers. So come on back to that starting position. You want the lower half of your body rooted down towards the ground. Now this first one we're going to do is extension, right? And then flexion, which is up and forward, and extension is down and back. So we're moving this shoulder joint here. You can take your fingers in between, tucked over each other, using the strength of one hand to support the other, or you can do it all with one hand. So wherever you're at, sit up nice and tall, start to breathe, and then inhale as you lift up. Good. Exhale as you lower. Nice. Keep the breath moving. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Good. Flexion is up and away. Extension is back and down. Nice job. Now keep in mind, you guys, that anywhere within this range is considered flexion, right? So maybe you just come to the shoulder and back down. Maybe you're all the way overhead and back down. Maybe you're even just trying to lift up off your lap. That's okay. No right or wrong here. Just keep the breath moving. Feeling the muscles in the shoulders activate here. Good. A nice little song to slow us down. We got some Crosby, Again, avoiding any added pain or injury, especially when you're working at the shoulder. If you're over kind of your head and hands, you want to make sure there's no crunching, pinching, or jawing. Good. Wherever you're at, next one, get as high as those arms can go. And then we're going to go side to side. So starting to activate that core a little bit. Get the shoulder girdle involved. Nice job. Good. Yep. Using whatever assistive device you need to help. Wherever you're at, take another deep breath in. And exhale. Slowly lower. Ah. How are we doing? Good. That one always gets overwinded. Okay. Yeah. All right, so the next one we're going to do here is biceps and triceps. So we're going to bend at the elbow. This is flexion. And then extension is straightening it out. Good. So a couple options again. Same hand grips. You can take fingers in between, cupped, assisting one hand with the other, or just do it all with one arm. I'll turn to the side to show the folks at home. You want to keep that arm, that shoulder stable, let the arm hang down, and then you set the motion at the elbows. Good. Nice job, you guys. Move with the breath, slow and steady. Nice job. Activating the bicep as you curl up and tricep as you straighten. Bicep as you curl up, tricep as you straighten. Nice job. Keep that breath moving. Checking in with your body. Make sure it feels okay. Nice job, you guys. Wherever you're at, let's do just a couple more. Good. All right, last one. Pull those arms up and straighten them back down. Nice. Doing okay? You guys are doing great. Nice. All right, I'm going to come a little closer, as I always do. And not fall off the stool. That would be bad. Hell, I don't need to end up on the floor, do I? All right, let's go ahead. There we go. Careful out there with those rolly chairs. All right, we are going to get into our forearm here, right? So pronation is palm down. Supination is palm up. Pronation is palm down. Supination is palm up. Good. So for those of you at home, it's important that we keep the shoulder down, right? Make it nice and secure. And you're just having the motion here in the forearm, right? So nothing in the shoulder, nothing's rotating up top. It's just palm down and palm up. Rotating from the elbow to the wrist. Good. Now a couple options. If you're using one hand to assist, you can either bring your fingers over one another, or in between one another. You can clasp over one another. You can use one hand to kind of help rotate the other. Good. And then of course you can always do all of this with just one hand. Did someone walk out? Oh, someone walked in or out? Oh, hey! No, I heard the noise and then I didn't see anyone. I was like, what am I hearing? What? Yeah, we're doing our online stuff. So we got these guys here and then that's amazing noise. But then we're connecting with everyone out there. Take care, Ann. Thanks. Come in and listen if you want. It scared me. I heard it, but I didn't see her, and I was like, who's over there? Uh-oh. Was it Billy? All right, keep it moving here. Nice job. Good. How's that feel, Steve? Okay? Good.
I go far enough, it hurts.
Pardon me?
I go far enough, it hurts.
It what?
It hurts. I go far enough.
Yeah, and you don't want it to hurt, right? So it's just kind of trying to move it within the available range. And it's a fine line between a little bit of sensation and then actual pain. So that's a good point. We want to make sure we're not getting to the point of pain, right? But it's just right when you feel maybe those muscles pushing up against a little bit of a wall. And if you go past it, it hurts. So just stop right before that. Good. Keep that breath moving. These are smaller motions, but all muscles require oxygen. And we know that we get oxygen from breathing. So, continue to move the breath here. All right, when you're ready, go ahead, shake out those forearms. As always, you can kind of get in there and give those muscles a little bit of a massage. Maybe you're rubbing the forearms against each other. Maybe you're using one hand to assist the other. Good. Wherever you're at, just keep that breath moving and make sure it feels okay in your body. All right, so the next one we've got is going to be wrist flexion and wrist extension. Flexion and extension. Good. Nice job. So, if you are using one hand to assist the other, right? Same grip options. Fingers in between or cupped. And you're going to go back and forth. Maybe using the strength of one hand to assist the other. Or you can always just use one hand to come in right at the wrist joint, working it back and forward. Nice. Good. That's a little bit of better range today, isn't it? Okay, yeah, it looks good. You can tell the difference there. Nice. To just relax it? Like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, keep that breath moving, going just back and forth with the wrists here. Also, you can always do all of this with just one hand. Nice job, you guys. All right, wherever you're at, go ahead, shake it out now. Maybe give those wrists a little bit of massage here, create a little warmth. Good. All right, we are going to move on to finger opposition. I know it's everybody's favorite. So, for those of you at home, the goal here is to bring the pad of the thumb into the pad of each other of the fingers, right? So we're gonna push that thumb into the pinky and then open up. Thumb into the ring finger and open up. Thumb into the middle finger and open up. Then the pointer finger and open up. Good, so if you can do both hands. Same thing. Maybe do a little dance to some Van Morrison as well. A little coordinated. We're digressing. You out of here? We'll see you tomorrow. Did you beat him? Did you beat Bill? You won? Did you win? Did you win, Uno? Nice. Yeah, of course. Of course he did. Uncle.
Keep up the good work, Joe. Have a good night. Stay blessed.
Be safe. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow. Good. Nice job, sir. All right. So again, back to the hands. Couple options here. You can always use one hand to pull those fingers in together. Just bringing the pads of those fingers towards each other. Or you can always use one hand to work into the base of each of the fingers, right? So you're going to use the thumb and the pinky come together using this hand. Thumb and ring, thumb and middle, thumb and pointer. Good. So wherever you're at, right, you got a couple of options. Do you work normally at the pads of the fingers or the base with this one? Yeah, okay. Yep.
We're operating
Not today?
never.
No? Maybe we'll work on that one-on-one just to see. Maybe it can be something like right after Easton, you know? Or maybe after a hot pack or something. We'll give it a try. We'll play with it. All right. We done? Go ahead. Shake those fingers out. How you doing over there? Okay? Good. Good. Give them a little bit of warmth, a little bit of massage. Adios, sir. Adios.
See you, Josh.
All right, last one for hands and fingers. We're gonna do what Lou just did. Bring those fingers in like a fist. Nice and tight, flex them all in as best as you can. And we're gonna try and open them back up again. Good, pull those fingers in. There you go, that's a good motion. And now try and open them up. Good, yep, and you can always use your other hand to assist. So a couple options with that as well. If your hands are in between one another, squeezing in, and then trying to open up. The other way, Lou, too, I was thinking if your hands are like this, can you pull your palms away from each other? There you go, trying to open up the fingers a little. Does that make a difference at all? No? Okay. I just didn't know how it might work with some of the range. Yeah, stick with what you got. Everyone's gonna be a little different, so no worries at all. Yeah. Well, and the last one, right, is if this hand is closed and you can use one hand to get under those fingers and pull them out. That was the other one we were trying earlier. Good. Nicely done. Keep the breath moving. All right, couple more wherever you're at. Last one here. Pull those fingers in and then try to open them up. And don't cry. Good, go ahead, shake it. Don't cry. It's only a teenage wasteland. All right. Go ahead, shake out those fingers. Oh, look at it. Just on cue. Look at Billy's here. Oh, Mr. Omar, you're way too punctual. Have a good one, sir. Lou, we'll see you tomorrow. You hang in there, sir, okay?
Thank you like always.
You're welcome. Nice job today. All right, well, while Lou leaves and Steve and I continue to carry everyone through, we're gonna go ahead and get back to our starting position. We'll take a breath to reset, we'll drink some water, and then we'll move forward with legs and core. So you guys keep it up. Steve and I are gonna hang tough in here. We know Lou's a slacker. You're good. See you tomorrow, sir. All right, see you tomorrow. All right. You too. Wolf on Billy. Alright. Let's go ahead, let's take a breath to reset. So we'll inhale through the nose. Open up, exhale. Nice. Alright, we are going to get into some legs and core now. So, with all core activities, we want to start with a nice long posture here. Spine is stretching, spaced out here, but then all the muscles in the core, both front and back, are active, right? So we're keeping our trunk nice and supported here. And then this first one, we're going to start by extending our legs, so we'll do 2 quadriceps here. Straight out in front, and then switch. We're going to alternate here as best as we can. Good. Yep. Get that leg nice and active. That's looking really good. Feel your low belly stay engaged the whole time. You don't want to feel any of this in the low back. If you do need to have a little support here, you can. You can lay back but still keep all those muscles engaged. do one more each side. And last one. Nice. All right, so the next one we're going to do is we're going to step up that exercise a little bit here. So once again, coming back to that starting position, have your spine long, trunk active, and then we'll start with one leg, straighten it out, and then we're going to make some big circles up there. Good. So again, a couple options with this. You can always have your spine supported in the chair behind you. Right, but make sure that chest is lifted, tummy's toned. Keep the breath moving the whole time. And make sure to give yourself a little bit of a break on that side, because we're going to go and do the same thing, but opposite directions. So then when you're ready again, straighten that leg out, and go the other way. Maybe the foot gets involved. If the leg's a little too heavy, you can always bend the knee. That's going to lighten the load slightly. So it'll make the work at the hip a little easier. Yeah, keep that breath moving, nice and smooth. Nice. All right, give yourself a break. Now, Steve, I know you like to stick with the one leg if you want. So for those of you at home that are doing both legs, we'll go ahead, extend the other one, and same thing. Get the motion of the hip going. Good. Starting to make big circles here at the hip. Again, feeling supported either in the spine or using your hands to support you below. Keep that breath moving. Good. Go ahead, give yourself a little bit of a break here, because we'll do the same thing once again, except we'll in the opposite direction. So leg straightens, and then we rotate. Nice. Again, bending up the knee if you need to. And we're going to just focus on the hip flexor here. Good. Moving that breath. Nice. That looks good. How are you feeling? Tired? Yeah. Make sure you take a couple of breaths. Hello. All right. Go ahead. Give yourself a rest. Yeah, that one can definitely take a lot of energy, right? We're using our larger muscles. We're activating the core. We're using the quadricep muscles. So your hip flexors, that's definitely one that takes a lot of energy. Make sure you check in with yourself. Take a couple of deep breaths. We're going to give those big muscles a break. Now we're going to focus on our feet and our calves, right? So we're going to lift the heels and push into the toes. So I'm going to turn to the side and show the folks at home. And what we want to do while sitting down, we're going to lift those heels and feel the toes push down into the ground. Now this is one I know you like to do standing up. So for those of you at home that have a standing practice, as long as you're safe and stable and it's in your normal routine, you can do this while standing as well. Alright, so it's going to be the same thing. We're going to lift those heels, push the toes down. Now you've got a couple options with it, right? You can alternate one at a time. Good. Or you can just do one. Nice. If you need a little resistance, but you're not quite ready for standing yet, you can take your hands, either one or both, and put a little extra resistance into those knees. Right? So you're going to activate the arm, push it into the knee here, engage the trunk, and then push essentially body weight against body. Nice shot, Steve. Try not to rock so much, but go straight up. There you go. Nice job, sir. So much better. Perfect. That's a great adjustment. Do you feel that difference? Yeah. Okay, good. Nice. For those of you at home, keep going here. Just activating the muscles of the calves and the feet. Smaller muscles, but equally as important. Good. Couple more just like this. Go ahead. Last one, wherever you're at. And I will come back around and face all of you guys. Nice job, sir. All right, for those of you at home, go ahead, come on back to that starting position. We're gonna again stand up nice and tall, or excuse me, sit up nice and tall. So we have that spine long, core active, and now we're gonna get into marches, right? So we're gonna activate those hip flexors again. Feel your low belly engage here as you lift one knee up, and then the next. Perfect. There you go. Nice, that looks good. Keeping that spine nice and long, drag that knee straight up. Really good. Awesome. Good. So again, for those of you at home, if you have a standing practice in your normal routine, you can always do these marches standing as well. Either way, did you win? Josh said he won.
You won. Second, girl won. The girl won two. I won two. We're just better.
I don't know, you guys. Uncle Uno might be slipping. I don't know how many wins he's racking up. Or he could be lying because no one's checking his work. What? Well, he was proud of that one. So. All right, one more each side. And come on back. Nice. How do you feel with that? Tired. You're doing great though. Looks really good. Take a rest. Make sure you sit down, give yourself a couple of deep breaths. Same thing with you guys at home, right? If at any point you start to get a little fatigued or you feel a little too weak, just slow down, take a couple of deep breaths, and then we'll get back into it. So we've got two left here with legs and core. So I'm going to turn to the side to show you guys this one. And Steve, with this, do what you can, right? But make sure you're breathing the whole time. So go ahead, bring your core back, nice long spine, chest lifted. Bring those arms straight up, and then we're going to add the legs. Now we want all the activation to be in our low belly here. You don't want to feel anything in the back, right? There shouldn't be any pain. So if you can, bring the arms up. You can always support one side with the other. And then you can also always do this with just one side. Maybe you've got both arms, but one leg. Maybe you switch. If you need, you can always use the chair to support you. Keep that breath moving. Even if you're supported here, you're going to have the front of the body as well as the back of the body engaged. Good. And now again, if you don't want to hold, which you can hold, this is the full expression, you can do reps. Right? So looking up and lowering. But if you're doing the reps, you really want to make sure that core stays nice and active the whole time. Right? You don't want to just be rocking or using momentum or slouching. Keep that whole trunk active and engaged. Take another breath wherever you're at. And exhale. Doing okay? Good. If you need to, take a couple of slow breaths, right? Slowing down your inhale and slowing down the exhale as well. All right, we have got one last one for core. It's going to be very similar. We'll turn up some Janice. We got a little body McGee for this one. All right, so the last one we have here, long spine, arms up, legs up, and then either bicycles or swimmer kicks. Good, and again, we're feeling in the front of our body here, everything's active. Keep the breath moving. And then same options as before. You can use just one side. Good, the swimmer kick on one side. You can always support your back with the chair.
Yep.
Good. Vodka martini. Shake it, Master.
That's why I want to protect you.
You say Dos Equis? Yeah, that's good beer. For those of you who know we're drinking, there's no drinking on the job. Bill was simply taking water requests. I thought I'd offer my James Bond drink request. 007 over here. All right. Couple more reps here. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Deep breath in. And a big breath out. Although after that, I could go for a vodka martini. our water, not vodka. Did you want to check on, before you leave? What? Yeah. Okay. I checked before the video. And I didn't get much reaction, but. All right, guys, we're all done with the large muscles of the body here, so now we're going to get into the smaller facial muscles. We'll start with the eyes, and we'll finish off with the mouth. And just like that, we're cruising along. So, come on your starting position. The rule of thumb with all the eye exercises is that the eyes follow the thumb. So this first one, we're going to have the thumb go in circles, so the eyes will follow the thumb in circles. So keep your head nice and steady. Go ahead, bring your thumb straight out, eyes on the thumb, and make those circles. Good, so again, the head stays nice and still. You want to try and get the eyes all the way to the corners of the sockets here. Really reaching that full range available. Good, and keeping the breath moving the whole time. Nice job, you guys. Good. Go ahead, let's do one more here. And then we're going to bring that thumb back to center, close the eyes, relax the hand, and give our eyes a little bit of a break here. Oh, so good. So just like all the other muscles in our body, our eyes need a little rest and reset. We're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to reverse the rotation of the thumb. So when you're ready, bring that thumb back out, open the eyes again, and reverse. So whatever direction you went last time, go ahead and go the opposite direction this time. Again, the head stays still, and the eyes rotate all the way around the sockets. Trying to reach the end of the ranges. Easy for me to say. Keep that breath moving. We'll go ahead and do one more big circle here. Come on back to center. Close the eyes. Drop that thumb and give yourself a break. Nice work, you guys. All right, last two here. We're going to keep the thumb and the eyes steady, but the head will move around it. So again, I'll guide you through this. Go ahead, bring that thumb straight out. Open the eyes. Eyes fixate on the thumb. And we're going to go side to side with the head. Good. Keep those eyes all the way on the thumb. Nice job. Really trying to reach all the way to the corners of the sockets this time. But you're doing it by moving the head and keeping the eyes stable. Good. Let the breath go in. So good. Last one each side. Go right, go left, back to center, and give it a rest. Close the eyes, let that thumb go. Nice job, you guys. We got one last one, so we're going to do the exact same thing, except we're going to take the head up and down, and the eyes stay fixed on the thumb. So again, bring that thumb straight out, open the eyes, and we're going to go up and down with the head. Keeping the eyes focused on the thumb. Keep the breath moving. Keep those eyes fixated. Again, trying to get to the ranges. You want to feel the eyeballs come to the top and the bottoms of the side. Nice job, you guys. Keep that breath flowing. Go ahead and do one more each direction. Go up, go down, and come on back to center. Close the eyes. Release the thumb. So good. We'll go ahead and give ourselves a breath through the reset. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth. Exhale. Nice job. Are you good to go?
They're waiting, but I'm going to wait because I just had to go 2:30.
You what?
They're out there, but I told them to wait.
Oh, okay. Do you want to?
I scheduled it at 2:30.
Okay, we'll keep going then.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a quick sip here. All right, so I'm going to come closer if you want to roll back. Perfect. You're on it every time. And for those of you at home, I'm going to take the mask off here. If my earring lets me. I think I'm caught. There we go. Okay, so mask comes off so that we can do our mouth exercises. So first things first, massaging into the jaw. Yep. So just like our neck and our shoulders, muscles are going to get tight in our body, they also can get tight in the jaw here, right? So either one or both hands, and you're just getting into the jaw here, the cheeks, maybe even a little around the nose, everything in the mouth, up to your ears, right? Just letting those muscles kind of relax here. Good. Okay. So the first one we're going to do is open our mouth as wide as it can go. Perfect. Your eyes went with it. And then we're going to close. So mouth goes and then close. I know. I feel like I'm now reflecting you. So if you can, get the eyebrows up as well. So here we go. A couple more just like that. They just called him. He told him to wait till 2:30. He's got mouth exercises to do, okay? Nice. Really try and get the bottom of that jaw away from the top of it. Stretching everything. Good. Getting as much range in that jaw as possible. Let's do last one here, nice and wide. And close. Ha. Nice. All right, again, as always, you can kind of massage in between each of these reps here, just loosening up the muscles, releasing everything you feel. All right, always my favorite, smiling. Nice big smile, and relax. Smile, and relax. Good, so we're pulling the corners of our mouth back and up. Feel all those muscles pulling back, and relax. Good. Keep that smile coming and relax. I was told yesterday I looked cheesy. I was like, yeah, this is my cheesy smile. Let it be. Nice. Couple more just like that. And if you need, you can always use your hands to assist in that smile, right? So pulling those muscles back, either one side or both. Good. Last one. And relax. Good. Okay, the last one, or the next one, we're going to keep smiling, but we're going to alternate it with puckers, right? So we're going to smile nice and big, and then push all those lips, or those muscles forward, and pucker. Good. Pull everything back, and pucker. Yep, so it's kind of like opposites in this motion, right? We're pulling everything back here to smile, and then pushing everything forward to pucker. Smile and pucker. And I always say kissing noises are optional, but for me it helps. It's hard to pucker without kissing. Good. Keep that going. Really feel those opposing forces. Nice. Last one. Smile big and push forward. Nice. How you doing? Feeling okay? Good. All right, the next one, this is where we blow up our cheeks like a pufferfish. Keep the lips nice and sealed, and then we're going to push that air side to side. So it'll look something like this. Good. So the goal here is to change the pressure in the mouth while keeping the lips sealed, right? It's as if we were having a balloon and kind of squishing it from side to side. But with the balloon, there's a knot in it, right? It's tied so the air can't escape. Well, in our mouth and with the cheeks, our lips have to kind of act as that knot. So they're going to be nice and tight while you expand the rest of your mouth with air. We'll try it again. Do you have a dance move to this song? I'm definitely telling Steffi that one. All right. I'm going to take a sip after that one as well. Okay. So the next one we're going to do is lip smacks. So, yep, totally. So go ahead and lick the lips here, and then we're going to try and sound like popcorn. Got it. So you want to seal those lips nice and tight, and then open them as wide as you can. Good. So the goal again here is to pull everything together, kind of like a vacuum seal, and then you're going to smack them apart so there's a little bit of separation of the lips here. Last one, nice and big. And good job, you guys. Okay, the next two are going to be the tongue. So what we want to do here is open our mouth as wide as we can, and then we're going to take the tongue from side to side. So the goal here is to get from one corner of the mouth to the next, nice and controlled. Good. Now you can speed it up, but if you go faster and the tongue starts going in different directions, just slow it down and make sure you're hitting the targets. You can even do this one to the beat of the song. I don't think that was really the beat, but the next one we're gonna do is go up and down. So reaching for the nose and then coming down towards your chin. And again, making sure that it's slow and controlled. If you speed it up and it goes kind of out of sorts, just slow it down. Really try to hit those targets. All right, nice job, you guys. All done with the tongue. Well, those ones. We've got two left. Feel free to take a sip of water. This next one's the hardest. Steffi, Bill learned a new dance move. Bill learned a new dance move. He's gonna have to show it to you at some point. All right, guys, we got two. Isn't it fantastic? I think it's pretty good. I think we got to get him up on stage with us. All right, guys, we got two left. This next one's always the hardest. So go ahead and bite that tongue gently. Keep it clamped in between your teeth. And then while it's in between your teeth, you're going to swallow, okay? Good. So again, gentle bite. And swallow. Nice job. Keep it up. And you can see that the tongue stays in between the teeth while I'm swallowing. That's forcing the throat muscles to really turn on and activate. Good. If you need to take a break or take a sip of water in between, feel free. This one can be a little bit more challenging. All right, one more here. All right. You're just back in time for the last one if you still want to do it. We're going to finish off here. We're going to frown, and then we're going to swallow. We're going to frown because Steffi missed all the exercises. Then we're going to swallow. But you're just back in time for a little Rolling Stones. She's a rainbow. Sad. Swallow. It's always hard to frown, I feel like, when we're doing these because you guys always just make me want to laugh. Couple more, just like that, frown. And swallow. Last one, make it a good one. And swallow. All right, bravo, sir. Well done. Thank you for sticking with it. We're gonna go ahead and finish with a couple of deep breaths here. So if you want, feel free to do it on the way out. We're gonna inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Inhale through the nose, open mouth, exhale. Last one, deep breath in, and a big breath out. All right, you guys, thank you so much, as always, for joining. We appreciate you being here. We will be back again tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock for our mindfulness, and then we'll be back again tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 for our rehabilitative strengthening class. Steve, thanks for hanging in there. Steffi, thanks for joining for the last one. And to all of you out there, as always, thank you guys so much. We love connecting with you. We love having fun with you, enjoy sharing this practice with you, and we look forward to seeing you again. Have a wonderful evening. Stay safe, take care, and we'll see you soon. Bye.